growing up, I always felt like, why am I alive? Like, why, like, am I just built for misery? Like, literally, I questioned my existence, but it was in this period that I had questioned it on another level, and I questioned the whole idea of purpose and there being a God, because I thought, if there's a God, why would he allow me to go through so much pain, you know? And so I was depressed, you know, anxiety was on a high. I had suicidal thoughts. Like, even my thoughts would be like, if I died and I had a funeral, who would actually attend? Like, that was the feelings that I had. And so you know, I was it was hard. It was hard. And I remember questioning it, and I will never forget when I was questioning my existence, I found randomly the Rick Warren book, Purpose Driven Life, and I opened it up randomly, and basically it said something to the effect of, you were born at the right time in the right family. You are not a mistake, basically. And I when I look back now on that, I'm like, that was God's divine intervention, you know, because I was extremely suicidal. I would look out the window from the apartment we were staying at, and I would think, wow, like, I really do feel like I want to die. Like, I will jump out now. And so I feel as though God knew, like, he just intervened. That was just God's grace. Like, my last name Chisache means God's grace. That was his hand just intervening, and that gave me some hope. It raised some questions about this God, and I began the search, but a long time forgot about it. And so the last time I was at my aunt's house was, she kicked off one morning. I was getting ready to go to school, and I was like 15 at that time, and got ready to go to school, and she was banging on the door, and I remember her shouting and saying some stuff to me. I can't really remember it, and her husband came out and started hitting me in my face, back and forth, and I remember feeling I don't know, like, it was a blur, and he hit me so hard in this ear, like, it was buzzing, like I couldn't really hear it. And I remember crying. I said, what have I done? I remember screaming, saying, what have I done? Like, I haven't done anything to you. And raising the chair, like, to kind of protect myself from all of it. And I picked up my bag and ran out of the house. And I thought, okay, keep it together. Because the school didn't know anything about this. I thought, keep it together. What stays in the house, what goes on, you know, planning to go back. But my cousin was like, yo, you need to tell the school what's going on. And I didn't go back, and I came back down to London once I had taken my exams, and then, you know, I always adored the attention of guys on another level. I would spend all of my time online speaking to different guys, like, the attention of it. But I guess I was looking for something, and so, but then I ended up getting into a relationship with a guy, and we were together for some months, and I guess he made me forget everything that was happening. At 16, I was made homeless after a few months around the Christmas time. But, you know, it impacted me, it hurt me, it affected me. And I was sofa surfing, but I had my man, you know, and I guess he was like a plaster on everything, you know. He made me forget everything that was going on. And so I just remember just feeling really, I guess, like, really content in that. Forgot all my troubles. I was sofa surfing, trying to get through college and all of that type of stuff. And I just remember like, just, I guess, feeling lost in the midst of it all. And then thereafter, one day my boyfriend decided to break up with me, and my world came crumbling down, and I was like, what is life? I fell into depression. It was hard. I was broken. And you know, something told me to go to church. I randomly went to church, called my friend, said I'm going to church, and I don't know what the sermon was, I don't know what they were saying, but I just felt something. I felt like I belonged, and I never ever felt like I'd belonged anywhere. I felt love, I felt a peace. Like my life felt so chaotic, there was always something happening, and it was a peace I'd never felt before, and I was just crying.